Major crackdown on retail theft in South Sacramento. Sheriff's deputies say 21 people were arrested in an operation at a Dollar Tree that's been hit hard by repeat theft. ABC 10's Roxanne Elias joins us live now in the studio. Roxanne, you've been working this story all day. What'd you hear from the store and customers who shop there?
Well, Nazi, the store declined to comment on this operation today, but we did hear from multiple Dollar Tree customers. Some were shocked and unaware of theft at that location, while a few others say this is an area where they see a lot of crime happen, but they would like to see it stopped, and they appreciate knowing the Sacramento County Sheriff's Office is doing something about it.
Low prices and convenience are what bring customers into this Dollar Tree off Florin Road in South Sacramento.
Well, it's affordable and I come here like twice a week. I could just get really anything, birthday things, things for the kids, snacks.
But stores like the Dollar Tree are under attack when retail thieves also take advantage of them. On Saturday, the Sacramento County Sheriff's Office said the store reached out to them after reporting a nearly 65% loss from last year. And in a retail theft operation, almost 24 alleged thieves were arrested in an 8-hour period in this video shared by the Sheriff's Office.
It's really a mixture of all of society that's coming in. 21 people were arrested, 4 of those were juveniles. And this can be anything from a homeless individual coming in there to steal all the way to someone that rolled up in a brand new Jeep.
Sergeant Edward Igo says people are taking advantage of a situation. He says this store alone generated 67 calls for service in just 3 months, and says one juvenile even shared with them that he and his friends come to this store location because it's so easy to take from.
Ain't that crazy? Ain't that, like, the juveniles, like the young ones know, it's like, okay, it's easy to go up in this Dollar Tree and steal. So 21 people arrested at a South Sacramento Dollar Tree location, and they didn't know that a sting was going on to where they were going to be catching people. And as they were saying, it's people from all walks of life who are doing this, either from homeless to people pulling up in brand new Jeeps. And 65% loss that's craziness. Like, that'll put you out of business at a retail store. So, they had to do something about it. They said over 60 something calls within 3 months span that's just ridiculous, and it's a Dollar Tree, so it's just like, items in there are going to be very, very affordable. And if you can't afford it, then you don't need to resort to trying to steal from them, because at the end of the day, they're in the business of selling products, and when the products walk out the door, they're taking losses, and they can't continue to take losses like that. Even if the items are just $1, those dollars start adding up when it comes to their bottom line, and they're conducting business, so. Just crazy. Now, I expect they didn't say something about employees being a part of it and stuff like that, but because those type of jobs don't really pay much. But it looks like these are all patrons who come in to shop in the store, or actually steal.
I mean, it's concerning, but it's kind of expected because it is the South. So we hear a lot about like gun violence, drugs. It's just kind of normal theft. You just gotta stay out of the way.
Customers say that.
Ain't that crazy how, like, a place gets a reputation, and then that reputation just, it spreads so wide. So this is South Sacramento, and it's like, people who are just trying to go about living a normal life just know that they just basically have to stay out the way. You either just stay out the way, or you're going to get rolled on, as they would say, so it's just crazy. But it's like that in a lot of parts of the country, not just South Sacramento. It's, in every city, you can find areas that's going to be exactly like that. So it's very widespread. And, this isn't the only Dollar Tree who more than likely has that problem. It's more, all retail stores pretty much have this issue. I feel like this one made the news because the amount of people that was arrested within the 8-hour time span, and then the percentage of losses that they've taken.
They worry prices will go up and for the safety of the employees.
It's concerning about the management, the employees, because obviously the more they're going to lose, they're going to raise up the price. And people who are working, they are the ones who pay for it.
The sheriff's office says the money from theft adds up quickly and risks 10 employees losing their jobs at this location.
These businesses can only deal with so much loss before they're shut down. Once these businesses are shut down, the community no longer has this retail establishment to be able to go to.
Anita Prasad says she'd like to see stores in the area add more security.
Take into consideration how the security level is and how they alert with the store thefts and what kind of people.
The sheriff's office says all 21 of those arrested will be charged with shoplifting, and 6 of them will be eligible for Prop 36, which allows felony charges for certain retail thefts for repeat offenders. The sheriff's office says they are working with numerous businesses throughout the county on these theft issues.
Yeah, so they're trying to crack down in that area, and I wouldn't be surprised if that starts being widespread. And then companies definitely have to invest more into security of their stores, and not only just to protect their products, but also, as they were saying, to protect the employees' safety. And then as they were saying, the more losses that they take as far as on the product side, merchandise side, they're gonna have to let employees go because those losses do add up. And one of businesses' most expensive expense or largest expense is going to be wages for employees. So that's definitely well known. Um, but yeah, just wanted to kind of shed some light on this little story here, because it doesn't matter what store you go to, from Walmart's down to Dollar Trees. You have people that's going to come in there and steal. It's just some companies are going to have the resources allocated to where they can have off-duty sheriffs and off-duty police and personal shoppers and asset protection and things like that. And others may not have those type of margins, but I feel like they need to carve out those resources to make sure they curb some of this activity. But I'm gonna go ahead and just wrap this one up, and yeah, move on to the next video. If you like my content, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. This is Justin Paul. Peace.